Yeah, we embrace it. Please do. Please let us know. The thing with Lloris as well is 3 of 5 errors leading to goals by Spurs this season have been his. So it's interesting that you do say that. Obviously, with a goalkeeper,
by the way,
likely.
I think he'll be at Spurs at the end of the season. I know many are looking to change. I hope he stays, and I think he'll get it done. It's not as bad as everyone thinks, but I mean, he has to finish in the top 4. If not, there's going to be issues.
All right, let's get to some pointers, one of which you've already brought up, so we'll return to it because it's a topic that we do like to bring up with you on PL Express. It is Erling Haaland. I've asked you all season so far if 45 to 50 goals is a possibility. You've half mentioned it in the show today. Do you still see this? I mean, I had to push you before and I kept changing it and I was being very cheeky with you, but let me say 50. Can you get to 50 goals by the end of the season?
No. I hope he does. Well, I mean, because as we see, I mean, it's not guaranteed they're going to win the title. I think that I don't want to say that I like Manchester City when everybody else was contributing, but I think they find themselves a little bit in that camp, and I don't know if that's good, right? I mean, 21 goals, as I said before, that's crazy. They're 7 points behind. I want to see more from Phil Foden. I want to see more from Riyad Mahrez. I want to see more from Bernardo Silva, who's a wonderful player. I want to see everybody else included. I don't want to see just Kevin De Bruyne looking exclusively for Erling Haaland, because you know what? It worked, but it really hasn't. I mean, they are second place, 7 points behind. So, if he scores,
is that the reason for their struggles, then, Janusz?
I'm sorry.
Is that the reason for their struggles, that they're looking for Haaland too much?
Maybe. It's hard to put your finger on it, but I don't know if the idea of him scoring 50 goals guarantees, well, I guess if he scores 50, I mean, be hard pressed not to win it, but I could see that. What would we say then? What would we say if Erling Haaland scores 50 goals and Manchester City does not win the title, right? I mean, then we would have to say that something is really, really wrong with that system. This is what we would be saying, because I wouldn't be able to comprehend. I mean, Manchester City have won how many titles now without him, where all we talked about is how lethal they are. How often have they played without a true number 9? They've used false 9. Almost everybody played in that position. Phil Foden, Sterling when he was there. Kevin De Bruyne has played in that position. Bernardo Silva has played in that position. And we were kind of saying, oh, that's bad. And I was like, what was so bad about it? They won the Premier League doing that. And now they have Erling Haaland, who scores 21 goals in 16, 17 games. And you telling me that he's going to score 50. And it's quite possible they may not win it. So yes, I think I would just like to see, maybe just a different approach. Because, I mean, when he's in a game, he does what you ask of him. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm not saying I'm not a fan of it. But, he touches the ball 9, 10, 12 times sometimes in a game. And people say, well, that's great, he's efficient. But I just wonder if it's not to some degree hurting Manchester City.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis, and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.